Hi, and welcome to the Women in Martech. I cover all things Martech with the hopes of bringing my passion for marketing technology to small businesses or those just starting out. Here, I will talk you through how to build a Martech stack. First things first, what is Martech? In my mind, the key components are listed out here in the circle. One key thing to note is that this is not an inclusive list, so your business may have or may need more or less applications to build a solid stack. If a good amount of marketing is outsourced, then it might not make as much sense to have all of these. It really needs to make sense. What do you already have? In order to determine what you need to determine what you have. For this, I would recommend a process and system flow diagram. This will help to identify gap areas where you should focus on the new technology, existing tech to keep, and most importantly, an area where a tool could automate a process that is done manually now. Time is money. In doing that process, you'll identify across the buckets of Martech where you plan to keep, remove, replace, or add technology. The technology you plan to keep would be a key player that you would then ideally build around. From an investment perspective, each business will have a different area that would benefit them most, and therefore that would be the area where there should be a larger investment in tech, resources, and budget. Knowing the key players, however, you would evaluate new technology from the lens of how they work together. In this example, if you plan to keep your email marketing solution and you're evaluating a CMS, you would want to ensure that they could integrate together. And then you would want to evaluate the CMS more holistically to make sure it has all of the features that you were looking for, such as storage, cost, integration, security, implementation, and ease of use. So you want to make sure that you don't have any duplicative tech. Once you have established the tech that you plan to move forward with, there should be a clear, well-defined product roadmap for each as it relates to your business. If you think about the level of investment you are making on a yearly basis for this tech, you want to be sure that you are maintaining it. There is very little technology out there that is truly set it and forget it. Lastly, implementation. I'm excited about the number of low-code development applications in the Martech space, which make it easy for someone without a vast technical knowledge to really implement them. However, there will be times where you will need assistance, and as part of your contract negotiations with the vendor, you would want to ensure that they have either a paid engagement you could enter into or a really robust support plan. But remember, Rome was not built in a day, and building a Martech stack will not happen overnight for anyone. As this series evolves, I will dive in more to each step in this process, but thank you for following along. Leave any questions in the comments and check out my website for a free Martech guide.